Good morning, this is Henrik. We are Wednesday, December 27th, 2017. I was given much in my life, many blessings. I was given 2 beautiful families and children, plenty of pets that included dozens of cats and many dogs, and even 2 parrots, 2 macaws I love so much. I had beautiful homes. I lived in a wonderful palace, one of the most beautiful palaces on earth. And my own homes, which were composed of a number of houses and apartments, and millions of dollars in bank accounts, beautiful art collection and porcelain collection, and wonderful friends, supposedly, and great business adventures and successes, and travels around the world many times to many countries, and I was able to learn how to speak many languages fluently, and also to learn about playing musical instruments and composing poetry and writing novels, and I had a wonderful swashbuckling existence. And I was programmed, I was educated, and we had the political and economic connections for me to rise to one of the top positions of power in the world. But I would have been controlled by those that would have placed me there. And when I saw what the program was, that included many agendas besides Agenda 21, I left. And ever since, they made sure life was hard for me. And finally, when I made fun of them and committed one slight little indiscretion about how they rose to power to control the entire world, they took everything away from me, including my life, my health, and I almost died. In fact, I poked in and out of death many times, but God allowed me to survive this ordeal. And as all angels that gain their wings, I had to go through hell and be burnt up completely, alive and dead. And then, in a world without family, in a world without friends, in a world without being able to express my belief and love in life through my work, I finally was reduced to what is most fundamental in a man and a woman's life, in a child and in an elder's life. That one thing that is the ultimate precious attribute of a human being and of an animal being, and that is love. When they took all the love away, even my own love for my own life, that's when I realized how important love is. And that's why when I have a little moment of recreation from the work I've embarked on, a very important work on life in the last 100 years on earth, I take a little moment of recreation to speak about love, because I've realized how important love is to each one of our lives. I wish I no longer had any fear to love all. But for that I need to trust again. That love can and must conquer fear. That's my message to us today. The world will drop conflict, hatred, brutality, oppression, coercion, murder, fear, wars, trickeries and deceptions. perversions, corruptions, and contaminations. Only when love, true love, as nourishment for the individual soul, and not the fabricated love for consumption by the collectivized ego, enters back into the world again, starting with me today and now, starting with you too, today and now, and starting with all others. May they be inspired by the beauty and strength and courage of love. May love, this is my prayer today, my playful, serenading prayer to the God of love and life. May love enter into our world, please, and into all of its individual worlds that compose our world. Each day anew, and each night again, and for the rest of our lives, for the rest of Earth's existence, and for the rest of all existence. May love always be with us for the rest of the universe's existence, which is eternal, for the rest of Earth's existence, which is eternal. May love always be with the Earth, with our Mother, the Earth, and all of her children, the children of her love for life, the children of the Earth. No matter what those societally appointed and scientism anointed scientifical experts try to indoctrinate us with, the earth is eternal, and so are each of our individual existences. The soul that animates us is eternal. It is as eternal as the plasma of the universe. It is as eternal as a fabric of cosmic life. The soul that animates us is as eternal as love. For our soul, the soul, is love. Society, the one we are currently living in, does not really allow us eternal love, eternally true love. Because if a person is really deeply in love, that person in love cannot be easily manipulated, if at all. We cannot send the person that is deeply in love, the deeply loving person, to war, can we? That person will say, "Why are you wanting to send me to war? And why should I go and kill strangers who may be happily living inside their home, and with whom I have no conflict or no clash of interests, and only wish for them to feel the same love that I now can deeply feel deep within my soul and throughout all my miraculously living and magnificently lit up being." If the young generation moves in a direction where it will be deeper and deeper in love with our lives, then very soon conflict, hatred, brutality, oppression, coercion, murder, fear, wars, trickeries and deceptions, perversions, corruptions, and contaminations, and damnations of all sort will disappear, because we will not be able to find enough mad people to choose a life of lying, a life of cheating, a life of deceiving, a life of coercing, a life of dominating others, a life of fighting one another, a life of murdering one another. For once we taste deeply in our hearts the feelings of love, we have tasted something deeply fundamental about life, of life, its very self. Why? Because life is a child of love. Life is a child of love, and all children of love are the generators of life. They are not killers of life. No. The children of love respect all life. They do not pursue people or animals to kill them. Death is not on their agenda. Death is their enemy. Life is their friend. Except, of course, their own death in a natural manner, well-deserved, for which each one of us must prepare to enter at the end of our lives. Reverently, as a holy pilgrim, giving up all material longings and belongings, enters into the great temple of eternal life. Eternal life with its inherent eternal peace, eternal love, eternal truth, eternal beauty, and eternal divine intelligence. That the death of others, the death of all other human beings and of all other animal beings, is an abhorrence to the children of love. The killing of others is an aberration to the children of life. For the children of life, the children of truth, and not the children of the lie. Hatred is their enemy, because love is their friend. For the children of love, fear is the enemy, whereas courage, the strength that the heart generates to help us overcome all obstacles, courage, courage, la rage au cœur, the rage of the heart, is indeed one of the children of love's best friends. Courage. For the children of love, the children of life, the children of the truth, the children of beauty, lying, cheating, and killing are the enemies. Telling the truth, plain, by the rules of fairness and humaneness, respecting, protecting, preserving, generating, and nurturing all life are the friendly principles by which we live, by which we all will always live and love. Us, the children of love, we, the living children of life, we, all of us, the blessed children of God, the mighty creator and architect of the universe and giver of all life and source and composer of all love. When we don't love, and alas, this happens often to each one of us from time to time, we are not really alive and living any longer. Are we? For we are not tasting the taste of love. We are like dead to love. We are dead to life. Or to use another image, we are like sleepwalking specters whose haunted spirits, alas, no longer animated by the beauty of love, are shuffling now along the corridors of some dark, deserted, haunted castle and spooky dungeons where fear and loathing reign supreme. All we need now is Count Dracula and a couple of vampirellas to fit the scene, to add to the doom and gloom and all the fear, which I am sorry I must convey to you, for it is the inverse of love and life, to fear and to hate and to be dead to love and life. No, but seriously speaking, fear is our worst enemy. Fear is as bad as hatred, but it is worse than hatred, because it is fear that engenders hatred. Fear is a real killer. Fear kills. Fear wants to kill the object of its fear, believing that it is the source of its own fear, imaginary, indoctrinated, and sometimes real. Fear is therefore self-preservation in matters of life and death, it is true, but most of the time, fear is destructive. Whereas love, as you well know, love is constructive. Love is constructive because love is a creative energy. Love is a divinely creative energy. Love is a divinely creative energy opposing the demonically destructive negative energies. So let us all be heroes and heroines. And let's let our love defeat our fear. Let's let our love defeat hatred, please. Let's let our love defeat war, pretty please. Let's let the courage in our hearts, the courage of love, defeat all cowardliness. Let's let the strength of our hearts, the strength of our love, defeat all weakness. Let's let our love defeat all temptation to lie or to cheat. Please, please. Let's let our love erase all desire to trick and deceive. When we love, we start to be creative. We start loving creatively. We may sing a song or paint a picture or create poetry or pound away on the piano or strum on a guitar, composing some beautiful lyrics spontaneously springing forth from our hearts, or serenading our beloved, or performing some great works of beneficial engineering and creative and human friendly constructions and so on. That as loving human beings, we would not take a gun to go and kill someone, would we? Unless he is threatening to kill our families or to suppress our life. We would not take a knife to go and slash away at someone and kill them, would we? We would not detonate a stick of dynamite, throw a grenade, or drop an atomic bomb to kill lots of people, would we? Are you sure? I'm sure. Not deadly sure, lively sure. With love in our hearts, as true loving human beings, we would never think of going rushing off madly to kill people or to enslave them, who for the most part have done nothing so wrong that they deserve to die. Is that not so? Even when we've been injured deeply, let us remember that to err is human, that to forgive is divine. Forgiving is part of love. It is fundamental, for there cannot be no real love without forgiveness. Those were the last words of Jesus Christ, who advised us to love one another on his cross. He said, Lord, his Father up in heaven, the God of life and love, please forgive them, for they know not what they doeth. Jesus Christ. If and when we allow love to enter our own inner worlds again, then the entire world will stand a much better chance to drop conflict, hatred, brutality, coercion, oppression, enslavement, indoctrination, murder, fear, wars, trickeries, deceptions, perversions, corruptions, contaminations, and other damnations. Only when we allow love to enter into our hearts again, and please let it be soon, if not now, and therefore, as it enters our hearts again, it enters into the world again, making the sum total of love in the world all the more powerful. Then are we being true Christians. Christians, irrespective of our religious denominations, for Christ stands not solely for Jesus, or Christians, or Catholics, or Protestants, or any of the other 600 denominations of Christianisms. No, Christ stands for all human beings who accept the light of truth. For Christ, irrespective of Jesus, is the light of truth. For Christ, irrespective of Jesus of Nazareth, is the light of peace. For Christ is the light of life, and Christ is the light of love. And if that be the definition of Christ in your life, then let Christ be our guiding light. Let our guiding light be the light of love, the light of truth, and the light of peace. Politicians, the czars of politics, politicians, those of corrupt and perverted natures, do not want us to truly and really and fondly and sincerely love one another. Politicians and those puppeteers that use them as puppets want us to fear one another. They want us not to trust one another. They want us to suspect one another, so as better to dominate us with solutions they offer or impose upon us, to be more precise, to keep us separated and supposedly safe from one another. The boogeyman they've created and programmed into our mind is everywhere. The society in which we've been living, that which is soon coming to its end, for we are living the ends of their times, at the beginning of our times, us, humanity, we, the truly living and loving and respecting of one another's rights to live, and respecting of our duties to love one another. We want to love our families. We want to love our children. But they claim that we all belong to the state. Our children belong to the state. Our families belong to the state. Our lives belong to the state. We are human resources, cannon fodder. Jobbers. We all belong to Big Brother. Big Brother and his minions of corrupt politicians. Big Brother and his perverted, greedy handlers that control his politicians. They want to control our love energies, because that energy of love is the only energy they really fear. That's why they seek by all means and in all circumstances to replace our natural love with their fabricated version of a virtual that alas viscerally felt fear. They want us to love Big Brother and his dogmas and not to love Mother Earth and her families of human beings and our children, which are her children. Our duty as true human beings is to reject all fears and all temptation to succumb to fear, and instead to adopt love in all situations. To love more and more, to love completely and unconditionally, and to love for the rest of our lives. Let us not fool ourselves into thinking that we are doing something for the others when we love them. What we're really doing by loving others is doing something very positive for our own selves. For when we love, love is beneficial to us all, and that includes our individual selves. Love is good for the heart. Love is good for our family. Love is good for the community. Love is good for the entire world. Love is good for its animals, for its plants, and its water bodies, such as rivers and lakes. So let us not wait for others to love us or to teach us how to love. Let us only wake ourselves up again to love, and to love again and again with the love that needs not to be taught, but only to be felt, for it is inherent to each one of us. To love again and again and again, each moment anew. Each moment can be precious, or should be seen as precious, with the pearls of love, with the fruit of love. The highest pearls of wisdom are the pearls of love, for these pearls are beautiful, and they will exist forever and forever echo within the confines of this eternal and unlimited infinite universe. The beautiful wisdom of love will rise from the irritating friction of fear, such as the beautiful pearls of oysters are generated by the irritating friction of a grain of sand. When love rises again into our lives, such as the sun rising each day anew upon our horizons, fear will disappear again, as darkness is dissipated by the light of the sun. Love is the light of our lives, and if it is not, then love must be the light of our lives. I pray for you to receive love as the light of your life, because love is the light of our lives. There is no other true light that will truly make us happy. Fear, on the other hand, is the darkness in our lives. So, over and beyond fear and through fear, let's go beyond it and let us choose love. Love will give us that courage, for we are the children of love. We are the children of truth. We, the living, are the children of peace. We, the gratefully living beings, are the children of beauty. We, the children of the planet Earth, the planetary Mother Earth that's given us birth in this terrestrial plane, we are the living children of God. We are the living children of the God of love. We are the living children of the God of life. We are the living children of the God of truth. We are the living children of the God of peace. We are the living children of the God of beauty. We are the living children of the God of creation. We are the living children of the God of creativity. We, the living, are the living children of the God of procreation. We are the living children of love, for love is our mother and our father, and they, the children of love too. Love is all. Love is here. Love is you. Love is me. Love is everyone. And love is everyone else too. Love is in all the animals. Love is in our pet animals. Love is in our wild animals. Love is in the beauty of all flowers, of the rose, of the hyacinth, of the jasmine, of the rhododendron. Love is in the beauty and the clarity of the river that flows. Love is in the beauty of the clouds that float and fly throughout our beautiful blue skies. Love is in our hearts. That is where heart and God are one. In the human heart, one of God's favorite thrones, is there where He dwells, in the human heart, and not just in the great crystal thrones of the great crystal cosmic cathedrals and temples of space. God loves us. If only we will let ourselves love life and realize that we are nothing but the children of love, the children of life, the children of great magic, the magnificent children of the loving God, and the children issued from the planetary, cosmic, and maternal wombs of love. May love always be with you. May love always accompany you along your journeys throughout the earth and throughout the great cosmic glaciers of eternity. For this love will always warm the core of your being, whatever it may be manifested as. Always remember this, my dear friends and fellow human beings. Always remember that we are part of a wonderful adventure in which we are the children of love. Love. We are the children of love. The children of love. That's what you are. You are a child of love. And may you find many other children of love with whom to play at the only one real, valuable, true game of all, and that is the game of love, which is no game. It is a life of love. So do live a life of love. So let us go now as the children of love, as the noble, loving children of our Mother, the Earth, and our Father, the Sky. And our sister, love, and our brother, courage. Let us go forth as children of love.